Hi Flosstube, this is Sandy with Goofy Mama Stitches, my channel all about cross stitch. Excuse me. This is Flosstube number 9. I have to look at my notes because I can't ever remember. And today is Saturday, April 23rd, 2022. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm back sooner than all my other videos. So that's been good. I have about 4 finishes, I think, FFOs, and then I have a finish. It's over there. I'm in my kitchen, so don't mind my blank, boring wall. I stink at decorating, so I need to do better at that. But I will show you my FFOs. I did want to just say really quickly, my last video, so weird because when I was holding things up, it was like in reverse. But when I was like editing my video, it was the right thing. This is weird. So after I thought it was all good, and then I upload my video and everything and get it on there, and I'm like, I can't believe it didn't work. So I was like, whatever. So I apologize for that. Hopefully this one will be good. Let's see. So I am one of those that is loving and stitching all the bee stuff with Primrose Cottage Stitches. Oh my word. And I bought most of them. The PDF. So I just have it on my phone and just look at it on my phone. So I've done those. But really quickly before I forget, I can't find my notebook. I always put down my notes and, you know, if there's something I want to say, and for the life of me, and when the video shuts off, I'm sure I'll find it. So this is the dumbest thing. I can't ever find it when I need it. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you so much to Sara with Sara Stitches. She shouted me out on her video, which was super sweet. I don't have a lot of traffic on my videos. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I'm new to this. And I'm not trying to be the most popular Flosstuber, nothing like that. I just think it's fun to show your projects, and it does, at least for me, kind of help me be held more accountable. So that's what I like about it. I would love stitchy friends because I'm a friendly person. I like friends, and stitchy friends is fun. But I just wanted to thank her. That was super sweet. I've never met her in person, of course, or anything, but she seems like a super sweet person. So, and I love all her stuff. I did also find this week, oh, I can't remember. Oh my heck, I'm having a brain fart. I did find Sweetwater stitches, I think. But I'll have that listed below. I'm trying to get better at that because I always forget, and then I think, well, wait, how do I link? And so I'm trying to get better at that. And then I found one more, and she only has, I think, maybe, I don't know, I think it's like under 10 videos that she has out, but love her finishes. Oh my heck. Love her videos. And all of a sudden I'm drawing a blank. See, I don't have my notebook to keep me together. But anyway, if anybody is coming back, thank you so much for coming back and visiting. Any new subscribers, thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Excuse me, my throat. Having issues. But I really do appreciate it. It's fun to just show you what I work on. We all love cross stitching and just showing our projects, and it's like everybody always says, because like I'll show you in a minute one of my whips, but when was it? The other night. When was it? I can't even remember. My mind is gone. The other night, my son and I went to my sister's for dinner, and we just had leftover ham that she had made for Easter. So, it was Tuesday night. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Because Monday, my son had an orthodontist appointment, and I had to go deliver some stuff to some friends. So we never had time on Monday like we had planned. So Tuesday we went over, had dinner, and my brother-in-law was sitting at the table, and I took one of my whips that I've been working on, and I was like, look at this, look how cute. And he was like, uh-huh. I'm like, just say how cute it is, okay? So it's like, if I say it, I know you guys are going to be like, oh yeah, or you get the excitement, which is always fun. But anyway, let's get started. This is the first finish that I have, and this is the Primrose Cottage Stitches. And this is the Kind Words. And this backing, I found, it's coming, it's all gonna come apart now. It's awesome. I'll just have to hold it and fix it. This back, or this, whatever this is, I think I bought it like the Dollar Tree or a dollar store. I did do this with magnets, so I can take it off. And I did do this with magnets as well. But look how big that magnet is. I think it's kind of big. The first time I went and got magnets for the calendar crate for Priscilla and Chelsea's calendar crates, I got them at my Lowe's, just my local Lowe's, and they were perfect. They were just really strong. They work perfect. And so I think it was last weekend, I believe, went to Lowe's to get some, and they had those huge big ones. That's all they had. And I thought, I don't remember them being this big last time. And then I got these washers that you can see, and they don't stick right on. So I'm gonna have to fix that because it's being weird. But this came with the piece, so I'm gonna hang it. But I did stitch all the colors because I just love it. And it's just the 14 count white Ada is what I've been using. And I believe Java Girl Stitches, either she's using Ada or it's the Even Weave, I believe, or Linda. Anyway, I saw her stitching it on white and I loved it. So all my bee projects are on the white. But I just did a simple bow. I did buy these little tiny bees, and they were the kind of buttons that have the little round circle thing in the back. So I just snipped it off with the scissors and then just put that on there with my little bee ribbon. I forget my words. But anyway, this was super fun. So that was the first. This is the bonus chart that is with the hive rules. And this is Welcome to Our Hive. And if you can see it, I can't finish to save my life, it seems like. But you can see that this is off. Like, there's like only a little bit here, and then it gets bigger and bigger. So it's kind of ski-wampus, but I did put another bee there. I just think this is cute. And I just, 14 count white Aida. And I just did this fabric and mounted it with this black and then this color. And just did, you know, a couple of bows, put a button on there. And that was my finish for this one. Hopefully you don't stare at it too much. Not meaning you, but like anybody that looks at it, because it's so off. I'm like, ugh. And I'm thinking if I would have fixed it, it just would have been worse. It just would have been, I would have made it worse. So I was like, okay, we're just going to leave it then, because I don't want to mess it up any further and have it looking really bad. This next finish is Primrose Cottage Stitches. And this is their All-American. I had to think what it was. I got finished stitching with this, I think, gosh, probably a month-ish ago. And this is stitched on 25 count Lugana, and it's just the called for fabric that they did theirs on. And I want to say it was like a French country mocha or something. I forgot to write that down, so I apologize. But I just had this cute fabric that I bought in fat quarters at Walmart last year. And I just finished it this way. I did put some of that, I still have hot glue strings I'm pulling off. And I did put some of this red ribbon, that bias tape, is that what they call it? Maybe. I don't know all my terms, so if you see something and I say it wrong, let me know. I don't know my terms. But anyway, so I just put it here, put some up here. On the side, I just put some white rickrack. And a couple months ago, I did buy some blue and red. It's like I'll show you. It's like mesh ribbon. And then I just wrapped the middle of it with some kind of like twine. It was kind of like an off-white. And I have these stars. There's one in each corner and then one right here. I have these stars that I bought from a craft store. Well, it's about 20 minutes from my house, but they're going out of business now. It was Benyon Craft, and I think this month or next month is their last month. So I'm sad about that, but I can't find my red paint. So as soon as I get red paint, I'm going to put a little bit of red in these 4 hearts just to give it all the colors, the red, white, and blue. But I just stuck that on the side there. So it doesn't cover up, you know, too much of the stitching and stuff, but I think it turned out pretty good. It is kind of, I don't know, the fabric like this, it's kind of busy and stuff, but hopefully it's not too bad. But that was another finish. So I'm glad to have those done. And then this one is one that I stitched, I believe, last year. And I've mentioned it before. Jo from the Absent Minded Stitchers, she had mentioned in her floss tube when she was by herself, she had mentioned that she has like a whole tote full of finishes. I can hear my son. I think he's coming downstairs. But I'm just filming in the kitchen because I just wanted to have my table and my space to put this all out. But she was saying that she has this tote full of finishes, and she was saying that she wants to pull one out every once in a while and get it finished with like her regular stuff. And I thought, that's a good idea. So I love that idea. So I've always got that in my mind. So my goal is to try and keep up with, like, when I finish something, I want to get it fully finished. And then I'll grab something of like what I've finished before. So I kind of want to, because I don't have a ton. There are some pieces that I do want framed. So that's a goal of mine. But this one, oh, and I was going to look it up and I can't remember, but I will put it below because I have the chart in my book of where I keep my patterns and stuff. But this says, I don't self-medicate with cross stitch. I have a prescription. The sales girl called it a receipt, whatever. And I just love that and had to have it. So I finished this, and this was it looks like it's 14 count Aida, and it looks like it's almost like I don't know. It's a mottled gray, but I don't know the exact color. But I just put some pink back here, and I put that bias tape, I think that's what it's called, that white around it. I had these little circles from when I scrapbooked way back in the day. So I put some down here, and then I just put it on, I think it's Priscilla's or Chelsea's gray material back here. But, and I did have some wood heart, some wood flowers. I don't even know my shapes. Excuse me. So I put, I painted, I cannot talk. I painted those flowers and just put just a little bow in the corner, put some of the raffia, and then just pulled it across and then just glued the flowers on. And I have to be careful with this raffia because my cat's on the table with me. I was going to see if she was going to move her face. You know, she's just looking at me like I'm weird. She loves this raffia. Oh my heck, she loves it. She's staring at it right now. But anyway, I finished this. So this was last year, so I'm so excited it's finally done. And I did put some jute, I guess, is that what this is called? Just the rope looking stuff. I still have this glue. I may have to, because it looks like it's hanging down. So I might have to fix that. I'm going to have to play with it and see. But so excited. I finally got this finished. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. So excited about that. And I will finish the other one next time and show you. It's the ABCs with the B's. The ABBEEC, I think is what it's called, with Primrose Cottage Stitches. So that was theirs, and I got it finished with, well, I always use batting on mine because I like the kind of puffy look. So I always use batting on mine. But I just don't have it fully finished yet. So what I've been stitching on my whips, this one, I don't know. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It is, sorry. I am so sorry. I was going to have all this ready and then I didn't. But this is a chart and I've seen it. I kind of wish I would have done it on darker material, but it is what it is. And it is by Puntini, Welcome Autumn. And I'm sure you guys have seen it around. I'm in this like houses kick. I don't know. I just love it. And as soon as I seen it, I don't think I put it in like my wish list or anything, but I was like, I'm keeping an eye on that puppy. And I'm using all the called for colors. I just love them all. I just think it's so cute. I'm excited to do those leaves because I think it's going to bring it. It's just going to pull it out so much. Pull out the colors, if that makes sense. But, and I only got a small start to it. I only started the tree. I got all the tree done down on this side. Started the fence. And this is a 28 count even weave. It's just ivory. And if you saw one of my previous videos, a good friend of mine had a box of like cross stitch stuff. Well, she said that she had floss and material. So I was like, oh, okay. And I said, are you sure? Because I don't, stuff keeps. So, anyway, she was like, nope. So I went over and got it, and she had a buttload of material in there. We're talking, I just can't even. So I was so excited. So I started this. I think it'll be fine on this even weave. I think it's going to be fine. This shows up more in person. And it's a brown gray, very light. Brown gray. Looks more gray to me. That's what it says on there. It's a brown gray. It's 3024 on DMC for the fence, but it shows up a lot better in person. And I was kind of worried because I was like, I don't want to get the whole fence done and then be like, I have to take it out. But it is showing up a lot better. So I'm excited about that. So that was the start. And I finally just was, bought it on PDF and then just thought, I'm just going to start it. I'm just going to do it because it was making me happy. So I started that one. My cat's like, how, I don't know if dogs do it because I only have cats, but like they'll look at something and then you're like, what are they looking at? It's starting to freak me out. Which reminds me, one morning I work from home and I don't have the biggest house. I own a townhouse and 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, well, 1.5 baths, but it's perfect for my son and I. So, plus the HOA fee isn't that bad. It's like $115. It's not bad at all. And so I don't have to do any of the yard work, nothing like that. But, so anyway, I work from home now, and the only place right now that I can have like my desk and everything is the living room, which probably is cheesy, but what do you do? I have to work for a living. So I have my computer in there, and so I was sitting there and I was working or whatever, and this was like it was just right after my son went to school. He left, was walking to school, and my cat's jumping down. So he left for school, and then both my cats came down, and it's a brother and sister from the same litter. Of course, they don't remember that, but they're both over, like I'm sitting right here, and they're both over there, and they are just staring at the corner. And I'm like, oh my heck. And I took some pictures because I was like, they're freaking me out. Like, what are they doing? So funny. Because I was like, what? Oh my gosh, that's why. I've been finishing all day, and oh my heck. And my glue gun has been sitting here on, and I keep wondering why it's not cooling down. I need more sleep. Anyway, so my cats were like staring at the walls for like ever. I mean, and it wasn't just a simple staring at the wall. It was like intense, and they were staring up at the ceiling, and I was like, oh my heck. It's kind of funny. But I did. This is part of like haul and a new start, because I started it. But it is Toil and Trouble with Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I had seen this, and I did purchase The Witch Next Door, which I'm excited to start. But this one, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's just all the letters, just mostly words. I don't know, but I fell in love with it, and I was like, I have to have that. So it was kind of funny. Last Saturday, Friday night, I didn't get that much sleep. And so Saturday, I was up at like, oh gosh, I don't even know, 5 o'clock, I think, because my son's alarm went off, and he was up with his dad. So I was like, why did his alarm go off? So I couldn't go back to sleep. And so, woke up, got some stuff done. So that was always good. And then I came home, did some laundry, vacuum, dishes, all that fun stuff. And then I finally got to a point where I could kind of take a little bit of a nap. So I was so excited. And I was laying on the couch, and I was like, and then my mind starts going, and I was like, I wonder what time my LNS, which is Shepherd's Bush. I'm like, I wonder what time Shepherd's Bush closes today, because I think, and the owner was ordering this for me because they kept going out. So I was like, laying there, I wonder what time they close. So finally I was like, so I just called and I said, do you guys have this pattern? And she was like, yeah. And I said, okay, what time do you close? And she told me, and I was like, okay, thanks. And I thought, and I laid there and I was like, if I can just sleep for an hour, maybe I'll set my phone and I'll sleep for an hour, and then I'll get up and hurry and run down there and grab the chart. So I laid there and I was like, just go get it now. So I did. Jumped in my car, went down to Shepherd's Bush, finally got my pattern, bought all the DMC. I just like all the colors too. So I didn't change anything for me. But I did look through, and it's funny, I don't know if you guys have done this, but you're looking through and you're thinking, okay, now what kind of material do I want to stitch this on? Well, it's going to show up. And so I was looking where she has all her material and stuff, and I saw this, and it was just like, that's it. That's it. That's what I'm going to stitch it on. And it's so funny because only once in a while does that happen to me. So it's a 14 count Aida, and it's called Pansy. Purple Pansy, I think. And it's just this really pretty mottled fabric. And that's all I've gotten. That's all the farther I've gotten on it, is just the border. So, and this is how far it goes over. So I'll be going down, and then this is, I don't know where my needle went. Hope I took it out. But yeah, that's how tall it is, just from there to there, and then this over. But I just saw this and I was like, yep, that's what it's going to be. And I think they stitched theirs on 14 count Stormy Night Aida. So I don't know. I just saw the purple and thought, this is it. So it's haul and a little bit of whip. Haul and a whip. So, excited to work on that finally. Oh. Put away the wrong thing. This one is Stitching with the Housewives. It is the calendar crate May. I know it's not going to go up at May. And the one I have on there now is February. That's how lazy I've been with the calendar crates. I don't have July purchased. I think I have them all purchased except for June and July, but I just haven't stitched them all. And I don't know if it was just I was getting burnt out on all black, and I know I could stitch it on whatever, but I love their calendar crates on black, and that's what I have so far. So I was like, I'm keeping it at black. But anyway, this is what the farmhouse quilts. I just think it's super cute. So I finally started on that. I'm just using all the called for colors as well. And I think and I tried again, because I'm a dork. I call myself a dork all the time, but I tried again to stitch in hand, and I just can't do it. That's okay, I guess. But this is as far as I got. I love stitching on black Aida. I tried so hard. I bought a piece from Shepherd's Bush, and it was the 28 count even weave. I can't see the holes. I mean, I could have like one of those big movie screen at night lights on, and I still would be like, I could have the biggest magnifying. I just can't do it. So I'm like, just gonna go with 14 count Aida. That's okay. So, this is as far as I've got. It's been super fun, just using all the called for colors. So that's it for that one. So that has been fun to do. And then this one is, let's see. Oh, I'm not very far in this one either. This one is the Primrose Cottage Stitches. This is the bee. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's the Be Happy, Be something, Be something. You know your words until you turn the camera on, and then you just sit there and go, wonder what I was going to say. Anyway, that's my little tiny start. So that's about, as wide as it, and maybe it is called Be Happy. I don't know. And it's on my phone, and I'm using my phone. So this is as far as I've gotten. So not very far, but it's been fun. And I love their stitches. I'm loving the bees. I just love them all. And of course I have the Hive Rules that's going to be next. So I don't think this one's going to take long at all to stitch. And then I'm going to get started on this one. And then I want to buy the Bumblebee Wishes or Kisses or whatever that's called. Oh my word, you guys. I know what I'm talking about, but as soon as I hit play, like everything just leaves my mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. But there's that one. The last whip, I am so excited. I saved the best for last to show you guys. And let's see. Now everything's falling out. Bear with me 1 second here. Okay. This is Little House Needleworks. Little House Needleworks, and it's called Farm Life. And there's a verse in it, and it's from the book of Psalms 104:14, and it says in there, "You cause the grass to grow for the livestock and plants for man to cultivate, that he may bring forth food from the earth." And is that not the cutest? Oh my heck. I just fell in love with it. And the funny thing is, I don't live on a farm. I never grew up on a farm. My grandma and grandpa had a big old garden that we would help, and we'd go pick peas. I'm sure we picked other stuff too, but I can't remember what other things we picked. And I remember they had like a carport. My grandma and grandpa did. They had like this carport. They didn't have a garage or anything, and then you just of course pull under it with your car. And I just remember going up there, and we would pick the peas, and then we would just sit there and just, I don't think we ever ate the whole thing. I think we'd open it and we'd just pick out the peas. And we'd pick out the peas and just eat them. And I think one time, finally, my grandma was like, "Stop eating all the peas." But, of course, she wasn't being rude. She just was, I just miss her terribly. She was the sweetest person. But anyway, Farm Life, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I have to show you guys. I'm so excited. I started this, gosh, I started it, I would say the beginning. I have my, I know I was going to show you. Hold on 1 second. I just have to show you real quick because I was going to talk about it. This is the, it's So Emma, the cross stitch journal. And I put 2021 up here just so I'd have the year. And then they have, I mean, if by chance you haven't seen this before, but they have 50 lines. So 50 projects can fit in here. I've only written in it 29. And not every single one is finished for 2021. I would say probably 85-90% of them are done. But most of them are done. But now we're in 2022, and I was like, I am not going to ditch this book. So I think it's on. Yeah, 29 is I started writing the Welcome Autumn by Puntini, and then I did the Toil and Trouble from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and then I just put 2022 so I know what year. But this Farm Life, I'm not sure what they called for was 32 count French Vanilla Swirl by Silk Weaver Fabrics is what they stitched theirs on. And you can tell it's kind of like it looks like a vanilla swirl, but it looks like kind of yellow in there. And I just thought it was pretty. So I haven't stitched on it forever. And I'm a seasonal stitcher. Always have been. I don't know. I just have always been a seasonal stitcher. And then I thought, you know what? Oh, I just want to stitch something that isn't always all about the seasons. So I started stitching this, and I'm using 32 count vintage Sahara Belfast linen is what I'm using. And this is what I have so far. Maybe I'll just put this up right here. Can you tell my furnace is, I have to be nice to it, but it's trying to kick on and it's broke. It's going broke. It's on hospice, I think. So, poor thing. But this is what I have so far. And I absolutely love it. I can't even tell you how much I love it. Look at these cows. Oh my heck. And at first I was stitching the white and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to show up. I was so sad. And then it shows up so much more in person, I think. I don't know if you guys can really see it good. But I love the little guy with his pitchfork and the hay, the little rooster or hen, whatever that is, on top of the cow. And it's so funny because I was stitching these and I was like right here. I mean, those are pumpkins clearly, and that's corn, but I was like, those aren't strawberries. And then it's got a little tail, probably like for roots. And I was like, they've got to be radishes, right? Or beets. I mean, one or the other. And then I stitched these and I was like, those have got to be peas. So, and the carrots over here. And then I think over here, there's some like apples, cherries. And then over here is like 3 buckets of something. But, oh my heck, you guys, I can't put it down. Seriously. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I just think, ooh, those are carrots. I'll hurry and do those. Ooh, wait. I gotta finish the wagon. Oh, there's the peas. I gotta hurry and finish the peas. And then there's this little lady or whatever. She's got a bucket of something. And then the little hens or chicken. I don't know what are. You guys, seriously, I don't know my animals. I'm having a time, right? So anyway, so excited about this. I can't put it down. I've been stitching on it, I think, for the past 3-4 days, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen him in here, bud. But anyway, I'm so excited to stitch this. And then last night, and then this morning, I just wanted to hurry and get all this part in. That's part of a fence. That's part of like the house. So excited. Oh my heck. I love it. And it makes me think, and I've thought this for the past little while, because I see other Flosstubers, especially Brenda and the Cereal Starter, I think, with Laura. They do all kinds of like samplers and stuff, and they're so pretty. And I've been thinking, I really think I want to try and do like a small sampler, just a small, because I don't want to freak myself out. I don't want to get something that I'm going to regret later. I don't want to get like this big, huge thing. And I don't know exactly where to go to find samplers. So I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of stuck there. But, so if you guys know any good, like smallish samplers, let me know. Because I really want to try one. That one, and I don't know who it's by, but it's the one with the bowls. And I think Pam and Steph, I think Pam is stitching it. Well, I think they're both stitching it, I think. But of Just Keep Stitching, Pam and Steph. But I think they're both stitching it. I just remember Pam holding it up and showing it. That's all I remember. But I kind of, that kind of catches my eye. So there's quite a few of them, but I don't want a big, huge one. I'm trying to think. Haul, there really isn't that much haul. I did buy that one with the Toil and Trouble with Primrose Cottage Stitches. I have bought almost, I think I'm only missing one, and that's the Wishes and Kisses Primrose Cottage with the bees. I'm really loving that, and I have some shelves in my living room. I want to put up more shelves, but I have those that I might put a couple of these, because for me, and I don't think it matters, but for me, I think I'm gonna decorate in bees. I have a little table by the front door as you come in, but I think I'm gonna decorate for bees in June. So I'm excited about that. But I went to Walmart and I found this Be Kind sign, and this was $5.98. I thought it was super cute. So, oh, you could keep it like this. You could put any pattern in it. Those letters would probably come off pretty easy. That would be super cute also. So I'm kind of iffy about this one. I might just keep it like this. But I found that Walmart, and I also found this. This says, but most of all, be kind. And I just love this because I love this like lattice look. And I was thinking, I think it's under here real quick. I've got my pile, so if you hear a big noise, it fell. But I was thinking for this one, and this has the hook here. Of course, you could stick it in one of those picture frame holder things that you do. But you could just cover this up, you know, if you wanted to put your own thing on there, or even just put a small thing in there, just in the middle. But I want to do, if I do, I'm going to do magnets, because I love to switch things out, because I think this would be super cute with, you know, something else. But I'm going to have to search for some magnets because I'm not having any luck. It's making me have an irritation. And my son wanted some magnets last week. So when we were at Walmart, he got some magnets, and they were like the really small ones. Well, I would say kind of about just way small compared to those, but they don't stick. They stink. They just do not. They're not good magnets. But this, just to let you know, is $9.98. So about 10 bucks for this. I just thought it was super cute. So I might do the spring wishes on here. Spring wishes. Bumblebee kisses. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, and then the last haul that I have, because this is a channel about cross stitch. Sometimes I do show, of course, that, you know, there's other crafts and stuff that I've attempted to make. One thing, I have 3 older sisters, and we have like a group text message that we do, and so we'll, you know, chat on there or whatever, and you know, we'll talk about our hobbies and stuff. I'm the youngest, I'm the baby. And my sister, just older than me, she makes earrings. Look how cute. These are, what do you call them? Dragonflies? Trying to get them so they stick out. But anyway, I love dragonflies. They're just so, they're so super cute. So she gave me these. But that's her hobby. She loves to make earrings and stuff. I think she's getting ready to do like an Etsy shop. So, and then my sister, just older than her, she cross stitches too. She also quilts. She makes pillows. She does all that kind of stuff. But I think now the main thing she does is cross stitch. And then my oldest sister, she used to cross stitch like years and years ago. And then, I don't know, whatever reason, she stopped doing it. But I don't even know what, I can't even remember what happened. But anyway, she said that she picked up one of those diamond art kits, and she loves it. Like, that's her hobby, she says. So we're excited that she finally has a hobby. So we'll talk about our hobbies and show pictures and stuff like that. So I thought, I always wanted to try a diamond art. Well, this is, I love Goofy because he's just Goofy. Hence my name, Goofy Mama stitches. But I finally got this in the mail, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna kit this up, get the beads all ready, and I'm so excited. I love Goofy. Oh my heck, I love Goofy. So excited to do him. I'll show you really quick. The first one I did, I hate it when you get a hair in your eye. Just give me 1 second here. I am so sorry I keep getting up. You'd think I would have been prepared. This is the first one I did, and it's just some jars, and it's got hearts on it, and it was just bright and pretty, and I just loved it, and I thought, have to have that one, have to do it. So I did this one, and I bought the glue, so I glued it on there. And it's cool because it gives you your list of like, and what I thought was funny, it has all your colors, your numbers, and they're all DMC colors, which maybe you guys knew that already, if you do anything with diamond art or whatever. But I was like, excuse me, I first noticed 321, and it was that red color, and I was like, there's a floss 321 that I've used. And then it called for a 310, and I was like, that's black. So it's kind of funny, they go off of DMC colors. But I thought it was fun, so I'm just gonna buy just one of those cheap, what do you call it? The cheap frames, like poster frames or whatever that you get at Walmart, because they're still cute. And my sister said that they don't have frames that are just the size of just the bead stuff. So what somebody mentioned to her was to put ribbon, some kind of color ribbon around the sides. And then, so I might do something like that, but I'm super excited that's done. I'm excited to, I might work on my Goofy tonight, till me and my son watch a show, and then I'll cross stitch some of my farm. And I think that's about it. As far as like plans and stuff, I don't do whip go or have calendars or nothing like that, because I think for me it like stresses me out. I don't know why. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll do like Monday and Tuesday I'll stitch the bee stuff, and that's all the, you know, Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's what is it, stitch the bee sow, Tuesday stitch the bees, I don't know. Whatever that is. So I thought maybe I'll do that for Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday I remembered Witchy Wednesday, I don't know why, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll do a Halloween one on Wednesday and Thursday, because I hate just working on it for one day and putting it up. I have to do like 2 or 3 days. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll just do, you know, Wednesday and Thursday, and then maybe Friday I'll do, you know, like a Thanksgiving or something, and I don't know. So I had it all listed down. I put it in my phone. Did I do it? No. No. Because I was like, I don't feel like doing that. So if I did whip go, it probably wouldn't work, because can you hear my furnace? It's trying so hard to turn on. It's driving me crazy. Bless its little heart. I need a new furnace. But anyway, that's my plans. And I did, if if you guys have any kids or grandkids that like to watch YouTube, my son has a channel. I told him I would shout him out because I was excited about being shouted out. My grammar's not so good either. By Sara Stitches. I was telling him, and I'm like, yeah, I said it was cool. And anyway, and then we were talking about it, but he's got a fun channel. It's just, and maybe I'm biased because I'm his mom, but he just is a creative kid. He's so creative, and the things he comes up with, I'm like, I'm dying. But anyway, it's a cute little YouTube video that he does. And it's called Show Animals Pro, and it's all one word. It's just a cute little video he does with puppets and stuff. So if you feel like it and your grandkids or kids small want to watch it or whatever, you can show them if you'd like. I think it's cute, but it's just, I'm the mom. So, but anyway, other than that, I think that is it for this video, and I am sorry it's so long. It's like an hour and a minute and 25 seconds. But I hope everybody's been good. We've been good. Everything's been good. It's been kind of a rainy weekend and the end of the week. I didn't know it was supposed to rain yesterday, and after my son left for school, he opened the door, and I told him, I said, leave the door open, because we have a screen door, and I just like the sunshine, I like the brightness. So I was telling him, I'm like, leave it open. So he left it open, and I was like, is it raining? Because I hadn't opened the blinds yet for the curtains or the window. So I was like, I didn't know, and I was like, it's raining, and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was supposed to rain. So anyway, at least we got some water. So we're such in a drought, it's not even funny. It's actually really kind of scary how low we are with water here in Utah. It's just scary. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. I hope you like what you've seen. You can hit the like bucket. You can hit the like button if you'd like. Subscribe if you're just watching. It's fun to just chat with you guys. I look forward to it. Hopefully I'll have at least a couple more finishes, FFOs next week. Not next week, in 2 weeks. I usually do these about every 2 weeks. Well, that was the plan, but you know how life goes. It's crazy sometimes. But I'm glad we could sit here and have some stitchy talk. Hope you guys have a good weekend and get a lot of stitching in. I wish everybody well, and just that's about it. But I will see you guys probably in a couple of weeks. We'll do some more stitchy talk. If you have any questions, list them below. I did get a little notepad, so I had to write what day it's on, what day we're on. I know it's a Saturday, and I know it's April, but I have no idea after that. So I'm going to try and list stuff that I talked about in my description box. So hopefully some of the pattern names and stuff, because doing them a while ago, you can't remember. But it's been fun. Hope you guys have a good, next few weeks, and that you stay safe. Bye.